upload stuff. Hopefully you can hear me, Pauline. Okay, let's get started. We've got ourselves either in our standing mountain or your seated mountain on your chair. You can close your eyes and start to soften into both of our feet, pressing down equally. Whether that means for you to have your seat on your chair or dispersing your weight evenly into your feet. So close your eyes, release the tension from our shoulders, our jaw, right out our fingertips. Feel the tension melting away. Feel the breath begin to fill the body with life, with healing, energy. Exhaling away tension, stress, anxiety. Continuing to breathe, just noticing our seated mountain or our standing mountain. Transferring the weight onto our left foot. Then back to our right. Moving side to side. Just transferring the weight. Noticing what happens in our muscles. Noticing what's happening in our knees, our ankles. We'll come back to our mountain pose. Transfer the weight to the front of the feet, so you don't even have to lift the heels, just feel the weight transfer. And then into the heels, shifting the weight into our heels, forward and back. Beginning of class, time to notice our breath. We'll move now into around the world with the weight of our feet. We'll take the weight into the front of our feet, over onto the left foot, back into the heels, over to the right, and back to the front. Moving around the world all on your own, shifting your weight around your body to different areas of the feet. And checking in with how each knee is feeling today, how your core connects and adjusts. Last one. Come back to our regular mountain, pressing evenly into both of our feet, reaching our fingertips towards the earth. Reaching just our left hand up as we press into our left foot. Maybe our eyes remain closed or they're open. And bringing the hand back down to the side of the body. Pressing into our right foot, reaching our right hand up. Feeling the length in our rib cage. And bringing the hand back to the side of the body. Let's flow side to side now, breathing in, reaching one arm up, breathing out, coming back down. So if you're taking care of your shoulder, you could reach forward with your arm instead, or keep that hand close to the body and just bring it up and down. Connecting to your breath. It's a full inhale to come up, small pause, and then down. And if that feels okay to go side to side, let's do both hands now. Breathe in, press into both feet, and reach both hands up. Breathe out, hands come back together. Notice what's happening with our feet. If we're continuing to feel a connection through the soles of both of our feet. One more flowing mountain pose. And we'll move into a flowing chair pose. On an exhale, we sink the hips back. Check in with our knees. Inhale, sweep up to the sky. Exhale, sitting back into our chair. Flowing on your own. The core is staying lifted. The heart center is up. Some different music on. few more of those flowing chairs. Last flowing chair into a flowing airplane. Now we start to check in with our hamstrings this week, hinging at our hips, breathing in, reaching up, breathing out, there's a hinge. So if our eyes are remaining open, they're looking down at the floor, the long neck at the bottom, in front of our feet. And we've got a little bend in our knees as we move through. Great job. Good work. All right, let's hold it all the way back up at the top. Clasp our hands together. Create that space again between our ribs and our hips and tip over to your left. Breathe in, rise up. Breathe out, tip over to the opposite side. Breathe in, rise up. Breathe out, forward fold. Our head can be heavy here. Bending our right knee and taking the right hand down towards the mat. We'll reach our left arm up and place it down on our back. Breathe out, fold. Other side. So our regular bear flow, come back to forward fold. We bend our knees, put our belly on our thighs, reach our arms long for bear pose. Open up into albatross, long neck, fingertips extended. Forward fold, breathe out. Feel a stretch down the backs of our legs. Halfway lift, we'll breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Now press into the feet, come all the way up. Take your time, scooping up to the sky. Breathe out into chair pose. Breathe in all the way back up. Extended mountain, clasp our hands together. Tip over to your left. Extend it over to your right. Extend, and then exhale, hands come apart, we dive to forward folds. Bending our left knee, reaching our right arm up. Gentle twist. Other side. Big forward fold. You can stay in your fold or go to bear pose. Bend the knees, reach the arms long. Or you can keep your hands on your thighs. Open up into albatross. And forward fold, breathe out. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. All the way up, breathe in. Meet in our chair pose, breathe out. Back up, breathe in. And mountain, exhale. All right, relax the shoulders. Just your toes if you want to. We're going to warm up, stretch our shoulders out a little bit. Let's bring our hands to our shoulders. So same shoulder, same hand. Give yourself a little massage. See how that's feeling. Then we'll lift our elbows up to about shoulder height. If you wanted to, you could extend your arm. It's fine. I like some small circles forward. When it feels good, you can make them a little bigger. And then we'll be holding those elbows back up to our shoulder height. Drawing them towards each other in the front, tucking our chin a little bit. Feel that lovely stretch between the shoulder blades. Inhale and open up. Maybe open a little deeper across the chest. Exhale, stretch between the shoulder blades. Inhale, open. Exhale, stretch between the shoulder blades. That inhale stretches our chest. Exhale stretches our back. Feel our core keeping us here. Last one, we'll hold our elbows in front with some space between them. Then lift our elbows up towards the sky and slide them back and down. Bring it around to the front, up, back, and down. Think of the shoulder blades as we move through this now. Picture them in your body, lifting up, going back, hugging the spine, coming around and opening, up, hugging the spine, One more. Movement. Great for our joints. Bring our hands now, right hand across the body, right chin, or if you had a right chin, elbow your whole chin over towards your right shoulder. So we'll bring our chin towards the front of the room, lift our arm up, place the hand between our shoulder blades. If you want to, add a little tip over to one side. So this modification could be down on your seat, holding your head, holding the chair. Lift it up. We'll bring our left hand across the body, draw the shoulder down from our ear. Feel our stretch, look down our left shoulder. Closing our eyes if that feels good. Our chin will come back towards the center. We'll lift our elbow up. Place the hand towards the center of the shoulder blades. If it feels okay, a small tip over, or hold your head. Feel the openness across the left side of your rib cage, your left lung. Bring it back up. Bring our hands back behind us into chest expansion. Open up across our heart. Good job. Amazing. So we'll have a little challenge. Step back into Moonflower's, hands behind us. Step our left foot back. Heels go down and we turn towards the windows. Great job. So you can unclasp your hands now if you want to. Bend your knees and bring your hands to your knees. A little tiny tuck of our pelvis under and we draw the pelvic floor up. Let's lift one heel, release, and then the other heel, release. So modification, if this doesn't feel good for your legs or your knees, you're seated on your chair, lifting side to side. If you want a little another layer, you lift both heels and then down. This is a great way to strengthen our calf muscles. And your knees. One more. We'll keep our hands at our hips, straighten out our legs. Turn the toes a little bit more towards the long edge of your mat or the windows. And we start to hinge forward. This is a great place where you can have your chair here for a wide leg forward fold. You can stay up or dive down towards the mat and look back between your feet. Like I said, you've got your chair, window chair, hanging out about halfway. We'll come all the way up, reach up into our extended moonflower. Inhale. Turn those toes back out towards the edges of our mat, top corners. Bend our elbows, bend our knees, and let's start to flow again. Breathing in, rising up. Breathing out, sitting back. Great job. You're on your chair. You've got your modifications. So lift one foot and the other. Wherever you are, moving with your breath. Your entire exhale to come down, inhale to go up. And when you're ready, you can add in that sunflower. We still bend our knees and sweep towards the mat. Breathe in and sweep up. Breathe out, hinge and dive. Keeping our strong muscles that surround our spine, supporting our back all the way down, and then they engage again and lift up. Or you're on your chair, forward and back, up and down. Last one, flowing sunflower. We'll rise it up into a star. So the crown of our head is the peak of our star. Our hands are going out in the opposite directions, and our feet are both rooting down into the mat. We'll be taking the weight over onto our left foot. Tipping over for our star. I think we've done this flow before. Step into a chair pose on a breath out. Actually, let's come to the center of our mat into our chair. Yeah, this is how we do it. Step out and open. side to side, then you step in. I'll come back there in a second, Colleen. Open. So stepping to the center, getting small. Center, we're small, and then we open up. Yeah, too far. You're a shooting star. Last one. And you'll turn our toes back up towards the top edge of our mat. We'll take our hands to our hips. So we'll move now into cat and cow. So if you're taking care of your knees, you don't want to go down onto all fours. If you want to go down onto all fours, you can. Otherwise, you'll bend your knees. Hold the knees, tuck the tail, roll into cat pose. Inhale, open up into cow. Or you're on your chair, the edge of your chair. One vertebrae at a time while we also really strengthen the quads. 2 more. 1 vertebrae at a time. Last one. We'll stand up into our mountain pose again. Bring our fingertips to our temples. Nice long warm up today. I'll turn the fan on. No. All the fans. All right, fingertips to temples. Sorry to leave you hanging there. Standing abs pose. Yeah, does that fan feel nice? We'll lift one heel or the whole foot. And then twist above the belly button towards. Then we'll come down, side to side. And as you move through, I'll show you some options. You can lift one foot and just stay on the one side. If you don't want to do on both sides, let's do 5 on each side, or you can float side to side. Or you can be seated on your chair. Yeah, so just stay on that one side towards the knee, and come back. And then when you're ready, you switch to the other side. So if you've not switched yet, probably switch to the other side and do 5 or 10 on that side. Exhale to the twist and inhale to come open. To keep you distracted, I'll let you know they're going to clean those windows outside this week. Those ones with the bugs. Oh, the spiders. Yeah. Come back to center. All right. Let's open up across our chest, stretch our abs out. Yeah, he wanted a day where we're not all here, so definitely don't come on Wednesday. We don't want any bugs falling on our head as we're walking through the door. You know the front right here, so you walk through the entryway. If you look up, it's okay. Don't look up. until next week. All right, let's bring it around. Take our hands out in front of us, tuck our thumbs in, and do some wrist rotations. If you want to make this another layer, you would lift up onto your heels. So you can either bring all of your focus into the wrists or take some into balance and the pass. One direction, now the other. Move them up if you want. Whoa. Bring them down. Good job. Put the palms down. We'll put our soles down. Soles of your feet down. Open up and make these to the outside. And then in. So stretching. Find it really hard for me. So think about just the wrists moving towards each other. Good job. Nice long warm up. Stay. Roll those shoulders down and around. And we'll make our way into our sun salutations with the option. So we'll do either holding our lunge or stepping back into down dog and a float. Down dog can also be done on your chair. This is down dog on your chair. If you do choose to do plank on your chair, just make sure you're not pressing on this part of your chair. Cobra would just be an open. You could drop your hips, but if that doesn't feel good, you don't have to. Okay, let's get started. Song. Oh, the Beatles. The Beatles. All right, big breath up, inhale. Exhale, dive into your forward fold. Halfway up, we'll breathe in and fold, breathe out, or hold your chair. Bending our knees or holding our chair, left foot back. We can stay holding our chair or rise up into a high lunge. We can flow now our lunge or move to downward facing dog, either on your chair or off your chair or on the wall. You can stay in your downward dog, or you're still flowing in or holding your lunge or move into that plank pose. You can move into cobra only if it feels good, or hold your plank and then push back to down dog. We're stretching our backs of our legs. We want our heels towards the mat in our downward dog. We'll look up between the hands. Right foot comes up back towards our chair. We'll meet in lunge pose, holding down. Hands up or down. Right foot forward and push to forward fold. Breathe out. Let your quads take a rest, especially if you were flowing that whole time. Halfway up, breathe in. Hold, let it go, exhale. Rise all the way up on an inhale. See how the feet are pressing down. Exhale the chair, sit back, heart up. All the way up. Meet in mountain. And don't forget about that mountain. It's a pose. We're strong, steady, muscles engaged, pelvic floor strong. Let's breathe and sweep up. Breathe out and dive into your fold or stop on your chair. Halfway up, breathe in. Fold, breathe out, and hold your chair. We'll be bending our knees, taking your right foot back this time. Our back heel is pretty high off the mat. You can rise up into a full lunge or hold your chair. You can flow your lunge or step back to downward dog on or off our chair. Our chest is open in down dog. Our knees are slightly bent. Our heels towards the mat. Inhale to plank or hold down dog. Exhale to cobra. Take a breath in cobra and then exhale to downward dog. Your left foot will come back up towards your chair. Heel might come up off the mat at the back and we'll rise up to our lunge or hold our chair sink down. Step to forward fold, breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward. Sweep all the way up. Exhale to chair. That sweep up is always the best feeling. Back up again. Inhale, fill yourself up. Exhale to mountain pose. We have two more sun salutations. Breathe in, sweep up to the sky. Breathe out, dive and fold. Halfway back up, breathe in. Feel the strength of your back pull you up. And then fold and let that tension go. Bending our knees, your left foot back. We rise up or hold a lunge onto our chair or a high lunge. You can start to move through a lunge, bending and straightening your front leg. Or move to downward dog, on or off your chair. You can stay there, move into a plank. Then an up dog or a cobra pose. Back to downward dog. Our right foot up between the hands. We'll meet in lunge and push to forward fold on an exhale. Halfway up, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Here comes our big, beautiful sweep up to the sky. Feel the air touch your skin. Exhale, chair. Back up. Exhale to mountain. Amazing job, ladies. One more inhale, sweep to the sun. Exhale, dive towards the earth. Halfway up. Fold, let go. Bending our knees, right foot back. Choose your lunge, what feels best for your body. In this moment, flow or hold, or push to down dog. You can stay here or move into a plank on our chair. And open up into cobra. And back to down dog. Our left foot lunging up between the hands. Finding our lunge. And when you're ready, forward fold, take an exhale. Great job. Halfway up, the strength of the back to find you. Fold again. All the way up, breathe in. Exhale the chair. Amazing. One more big breath. Even mountain pose. Relax the shoulders. All right, catch your breath. Grab a little quick drink. Drop one. There we go. And we'll move through our warriors today. Did we do dancing warrior last week in this class? We did.
Oh,
Wednesday we did for sure. Karen wasn't here, so she didn't get to experience the full joy, and neither was Bernie.
No.
Full joy of dancing. We're trying.
You're being made an example of what you get for not showing.
If you miss, I'll make sure you don't actually miss. We'll catch you up. Okay. So I'll just give you a quick rundown. Christine saw them already. So it starts in down dog, but we're going to use our chair for it. Down dog, or a regular down dog. We lift one foot. That's a breath in. That's a three-legged dog. We won't do it one breath at a time. We'll start with. You come into your lunge. Heel goes down. Warrior one. Warrior two. But we'll go through it slow first. Reverse warrior. Side angle. So you know all of these poses. Then you come back up to warrior two. And then you go back to down dog. That's dancing warrior. Yeah. Yeah, so you can use your chair or you could do downward dog. Yeah. So downward dog on your chair or on the mat, right? Or if you don't have a chair or something sturdy at home, Pauline, you can do this one on the wall. So you do your downward dog, you step to your lunge, warrior one, warrior two, reverse, side angle, warrior two, and then you step back to downward dog. So that's actually a really good one at home. You could do like get up in the morning and do that dancing warrior as a flow. Well, we're gonna warm up that hip.
Right, scratching that hip.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I think.
So I will do triangle to really structure that after dancing warrior. So let's get started. We start in downward dog, on or off your chair. So downward dog on our chair, we have a little bend in our knees still, and it's like we are trying to widen our sit bones towards the back of the room and open our chest up towards the floor. Shoulder blades kind of come together a little bit at the back. Now we'll look up between the hands. We'll do it slow at first and bring the right foot up towards your chair. Lift your back heel. That's your runner's lunge. It's like you go straight off the starting line. Now the back heel goes down and we rise up into warrior one. We'll stay here for 3 breaths. Our right knee is bent, but a shorter stance if you want, like I do today, or you can have a nice long stance back. Right hand forward, left hand back, warrior two. You stack the shoulders on our hips, adjust your back foot. Soften through the shoulders. Turn our right palm up, reach to reverse warrior, keeping our right knee bent. Maybe the eyes closed, we start to feel sensations in our body. Without judgment, with that appreciation. Side angle, so your right elbow comes to your right knee or you stop on your chair. Reach your left arm up towards the sky for side angle. Or you can reach it up towards me, so a little more extension up through the left side of your body. Or you could tuck it back behind you instead. We rise up to warrior two again. Palms face the earth. We look down our right hand. Our right knee is bent. And as we lift our back heel, we touch our chair and step back to downward dog. That was a nice slow dancing warrior on that side. We'll do it slow on the other side. So you lift your left foot into three-legged dog and breathe in. Just one foot up. And you bring it up between the hands for your runner's lunge. Our back heel is high and slight. And we're gonna go down that straightaway. Just like Bernie's grandson, Nathan, rack it up. He's so fast. Okay, let's put that right heel down, rise up into our warrior one. Sink into our legs. Soften through our jaws. Feel the core coming to catch us. And then left hand back, right hand forward. I mean, you know what I mean. Warrior two. Sorry. Oh, wow. So your left knee bent. Yeah. Left knee bent. Left hand towards me. Now we'll turn the left palm up and reach into reverse warrior. So that left palm reaches up. And then side angle. So now your left hand is going towards your chair or your elbow on your knee. Side angle. Choose where you want to have that support for your body in this moment. Rising up to our warrior two, nice strong core. We look down our left palm as we lift our back heel. We go back to downward dog. Or down dog on the floor. All right, now we're gonna go breath for breath. It's okay if you skip a pose during this one. Inhale, right foot, three-legged dog. So just lifting that right foot up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Rise it up to the top of your mat for a lunge. Breathe in. Back heel goes down. Warrior one. Facing towards the short edge of your mat. Breathe out. Warrior two. Our right knee still bent. Breathe in. Reverse warrior. Right hand reaches up. Left hand back. Side angle, breathe out. Either step on your chair or elbow to knee. Breathe in, back up to warrior two. Palms facing earth, we look down our right hand. Breathe out, downward facing dog, or just step to a forward fold. You don't have to be the down dog if it feels unsteady. Breathe in, three-legged dog, left foot. Lift that left foot. Breathe out, we place it up between the hands. Or the chair feet. Drop the right heel down onto the mat. Rise our heart up into warrior one with our left knee bent. Warrior two, breathe out. Left palm turns up. Reverse warrior, breathe in. Breathe out, side angle on your chair or on your knee. Breathe in, warrior two. Breathe out, right back to down dog. Just lift that back heel first before you step back. Three-legged dog, right foot, inhale. Exhale, lunge. Right foot between the chair. Inhale, back heel down, warrior one. Rising our chest up. Breathe out, warrior two. You can adjust your back heel. Right palm turns up. Lift up into reverse warrior. Breathe in. Outside angle. Breathe in back to warrior two. So we use those obliques to lift us up. Breathe out, downward facing dog, or just step to a forward fold if that doesn't feel good. Breathe in left foot, three-legged dog. Breathe out, lunge. Right heel to the mat, left foot knee bent, rise to warrior one. Breathe in. Warrior two, breathe out. Left palm lifts up, reverse warrior, breathe in. Breathe out, side angle. You can rest on your elbow or the chair. Breathe in, warrior two. Breathe out, downward dog. So you can step back to down dog or step to forward fold. Take a rest. We've got one more on each side. Inhale, three-legged dog, right foot. Breathe out, lunge pose, right foot comes up to the top of our mat, left heel down, warrior one, inhale, we rise up. Warrior two, we open up towards the window. Right palm lifts up. Reverse warrior. You're dancing now. Side angle, breathe out. Breathe in, back to warrior two. Forward fold or downward dog. Lift that back heel, step back. Left foot, this is the last one, three-legged dog. And then step up to lunge. Breathe in, warrior one, our heel is down on the back foot. Amazing, breathe out, warrior two. Left palm lifts up to the sky, reverse warrior. Breathe out, side angle. Breathe in, back to warrior two. Almost there, downward dog or forward folds. Wonderful, so let's walk those feet up towards our chair. Hang out in our forward fold, with or without our chair. A little bend in our knees. We're widening to our sit bones. Amazing job. We'll sit or stand all the way up, breathe in. And we'll do pigeon pose to release our hips. On or off your chair. So if you like your pigeon pose to be seated, it's so good seated. If you want to bring balance into the mixture, then you stand. So we'll be doing our right foot first. So left foot down, right foot out. Oh no, that's tree knees. Up and oh yeah. And then we bring the foot across and sit back. You want to keep this right foot strong. If you're standing, feel free to lean forward. Hold onto your knee ligament if you want to. Just support the knee, give it a little bit of love. Feel good? Stretch great. I know I love pitches, probably top three for me. Let's rise up, do the other side. So about 10 to 15 breaths on this side. We flex, lean forward. You want to keep this foot strong, and you can hold onto your knee ligaments so that they don't overstretch, and you're focusing more on the feeling of your hip. Amazing. Let's lift it on up. So we're making our way down onto our mats now. You can put your chairs off to the side. Oh yeah, we better get in here. Down onto our boat pose. Make our way onto our sit bones. How to do our boat pose. All right. So we'll find some space for our sit bones, find some anchoring. Our feet lift up. Your feet can stay down and anchored, or they can come up. You can hold on here, or don't hold. You go back between them so you're never stuck. Close your eyes and breathe. Got our lovely boat pose. Makes you think it's summer. We're going to camps. Everybody's going to camps this summer. If you want to host a yoga class, maybe we can all travel around to everyone's camps this summer, hey? Wouldn't that be fun? I'll host some out in Sunnyside. And drive out and spend the day at your house. Just invite all of ourselves to hang out. Yoga ladies.
You guys can jump in.
Yeah, okay. All right, release that boat. Let's take our feet long. Lift up. To adjust again, just to feel that connection. And shift our chest towards our knees. Lengthen through our back. If it feels good, you can go a little deeper. Pauline, I'm totally just blending in with this mat. Sorry. Doesn't even look like I have legs. Let's walk those hands back up. Move into a butterfly pose. If you want to support your knees with blocks, that's a really good option. Support, you don't have to put it right under your knees, you could just put it underneath your hips. So in our butterfly pose, let's lift our right wing up. Just that right wing comes in, engaging our inner thigh, and then placing that knee back down. And then the other side, engage the inner thigh, lift up our left wing. Notice what happens in our core. Stay up tall. And release. Other side again, lift our right wing in towards us. On an exhale, let it go. Oh, I can feel the inner thigh there. Hopefully it releases your hips too. Other side, one more time, about 5 breaths on this side. And then we'll release. If it feels good, you can add your tip forward for your butterfly pose. You can walk your feet out a little further and go into more of a diamond shape. You might feel that a little deeper in your hips. Depends. We'll walk those hands back up. Draw our hands in towards our knees. Time to roll it back. So we're doing supine pigeon today. It's the same thing, only on our backs. You can start by putting your right foot down on the mat with a bent knee and taking your left ankle on top of that right thigh. So this can be a great pigeon pose. You don't have to, if you don't want to, lift up that leg, reach through the window behind your right thigh, and find a deeper pigeon pose. You can stay right where you are. If you have lifted your leg, you can play around. Let's straighten out our top leg, draw it a little closer, and then keep it there and try to bend that right leg again. And notice it's a little bit deeper. Our jaw is resting, our shoulder blades are down. And then we'll release and do the other side. So our left foot going down on the mat. We'll cross that right ankle over. And then you can choose. You can increase the intensity by sliding your left foot closer to your body, or lifting your left foot and reaching through the window. You can start with a straight leg, draw it as close as you can, and then bend. You can bend and straighten. You can do whatever you want. The goal of this pose is to stretch your hip. So as long as you're feeling some kind of sensation in your hip joint, you're where you should be. All right, let's unravel ourselves, draw our knees back towards our chest, take a gentle rock side to side. If you'd like to add in happy baby now, you can. We draw our knees up towards the outside edges of our mat, the soles of the feet turn up towards the earth. We can rock side to side, or you can stay steady. I like to rock right from one knee right over to the other. Sometimes I get stuck on one side. That's okay. Last little rock, side to side. And we'll settle into our Shavasana. Draw the knees in first, feet down. If you want to release your lower back, you'll keep your knees together, walk your feet out. So you can lay flat. We'll guide you through a little guided meditation. Time settling in. Want your chair for me? Yeah. So good. We'll start to soften the weight of our body down. It's okay to relax. Give yourself permission today to not think, to be the observer of your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. Making our bodies as comfortable as possible. You can have your arms wherever you'd like them, on your belly, by your sides. Feeling our bodies let go. Allow the floor and the earth to support your weight, feeling heavy and relaxed. Bringing your attention to your feet and relaxing your feet. Your toes, ankles, moving up into our shins, our calves, filling our knees with healing, with relaxation. Moving up into our thighs. Swirling down around the backs of our legs. Relaxing and releasing any tension in our backside. Feeling your hips release tension to soften. Our pelvis. Even our organs, our lower organs. Our stomach free of tension, soft, relaxed. Moving into our ribs. The lungs. And the heart. Softening our heart and the area that surrounds our heart. Relaxing down the sides of your torso. Moving into your lower back, mid back, and upper back. Feel your fingers relaxing, both of your thumbs. The palms of your hands. And the backs of your hands. Heavy, free, weighted. Moving up into our wrists. Our forearm. Swirling around our elbows. Relaxing our upper arms down into the mat or the earth. And our shoulders. Releasing tension in the back of your neck. Into your throat. Releasing your jaw. Tongue, teeth.
Softening your cheeks and releasing any tension in our nostrils. Relaxing the back of your head, the top of your scalp, and the top of your head. Releasing any last bits of tension that might have creeped into our forehead. Your whole body resting. Now, without changing your breath, notice that you don't have to do anything. Watch your breath like you're watching the waves on a beach. Roll in as you inhale and roll out as you exhale. Stay with your breath. Rolling in with each inhalation and rolling out with each exhalation. If there are thoughts, let them be in the background. Continue to watch your breath. Know that you are the watcher, the presence behind your thoughts, that part of you. Stay here, rest, restore. get all the way out of our Shavasana. We're going to read a little bit from Threads of Yoga, Chapter 2, Why Quiet the Mind? With a quiet mind, we observe the world without our past conditioning and future fears or expectations coloring the present experience. We can see that the world is not happening to us, but rather we are all, in fact, experiencing awareness. When the narration in our head stops, we can rest in the present and perceive more clearly. The peacefulness that arises is a result of the practice, but is also a taste or hint of the state of yoga. When the mind quiets, then the seer abides in their true nature. With stillness, the true nature or deeper self is touched. When we can drop the incessant mind chatter, even for a split second, we can get a flash of our true selves. This could even be for you initially surface as a feeling of deep peace, fullness, or joy bubbling up for no reason. Let's wiggle our fingers, our toes, start to come out of that little rest, making as much movement as you'd like. So you can roll over onto one side. Take a rest there, enjoy a breath. And then we'll make our way to an easy seat. Or legs out in front of us, whatever feels best. We'll take a big breath in. Good way to quiet our mind by focusing on the breath. Bring the hands to our heart. One more big, peaceful breath in. If it feels okay for you, we'll take a little bow towards the earth. Thankful for all the gifts and the growth this summer. Namaste. And enjoy the rest of your Monday. I'll see some of you Wednesday. So we're just Wednesdays now moving forward. Bye, Pauline.
Bye, thank you.
See you.